Hey there, my friend. It's time for our weekly wisdom card draw, and this is our first card draw of 2026, so welcome to the new year. This is your time to pause, ground yourself in the moment, connect with your body and soul, reclaim the power you have to create your life in each moment, and commit or recommit to shining your light in the world. To help you do that, I'm going to draw a card from Running Your World, the companion deck to my book, Running the World Marathon Memoirs from the Seven Continents. And each card has a photo from one of the continents on the front and an inspirational message and reflection prompts on the back. Before I draw a card, I want to invite you, as always, to let yourself arrive in this moment. So maybe that's just taking a big deep breath, maybe doing a little shake, maybe closing your eyes if that feels good, or keeping them open if you'd rather. There's no right or wrong way to do this. There's no one way to do this. But the point of coming into the present is to sort of mark that transition and maybe take a pause and recognize how little time you might actually be spending in the present. It's so easy to get drawn into the past or drawn into the future with our minds that love spinning around. And obviously it's important to reflect on the past and learn from it and also plan for the future, but it's very easy to get so caught up in that we just miss what's going on in the now. And the now, this present moment, is the only moment we ever have to actually be effective, to show up in life. You can't show up in life in the past or in the future. You can only show up now. So bringing yourself into the now and letting yourself recognize what it feels like to be in the present moment is a small but also huge act and a huge gift that you can give yourself. So letting yourself be in the present, what does that look like? What does that feel like? If it seems challenging to do that, one of the easiest ways that you can connect with the present is by connecting with the breath. So just noticing the sensations of the breath as it comes in and as it goes out. And so what does that mean? What does it mean to notice the breath? You breathe 24/7, but you don't necessarily always notice. So maybe just becoming aware of the passage of air through the nose or the mouth, the expansion and contraction in the chest and the belly. Just noticing the physical sensations associated with breathing. And perhaps maybe just giving them a little wink or a nod of appreciation and gratitude for this process that keeps you alive and happens pretty much without you having to actually consciously do it. There's also, I know I mentioned a deep breath at the beginning. That can be a good way to just take a pause and notice and come into the present, but you don't have to do continued deep breathing or measured breathing or count the seconds you hold in and the seconds you hold out, blah, blah, blah. None of that is necessary for this particular practice. There's lots of practices that use those kind of techniques, but when we are trying to just do the very basic noticing of the moment, it's really about noticing what's already here to be noticed. So not changing the breath, not trying to control it. There is nothing to fix. You're just noticing what's already here. So just letting yourself notice those sensations of breath. Just letting yourself be in the present moment. And if you do notice your mind starts to wander as you're trying to focus on your breath, it's totally normal. No judgment. Welcome to the human race. Without judging yourself and without beating yourself up for it, just bring your attention back to the breath. Every time you notice your mind has wandered, it's not about not wandering. It's about noticing when it wanders and intentionally coming back to the breath. So as you continue to do that, continue to just breathe and become aware of the sensations of the breath. I'm going to bring the cards to my heart and ask to be guided to the message that will most support you in this moment today. And with that intention out there, I'm going to shuffle the cards, and you can just continue to breathe, noticing those sensations of breath. Just enjoying the peace of this moment where you have nothing else to do and nowhere else to go. Just giving yourself the gift of this time and space just for you. All right, our card is Ritual. Okay, so we've got a little smoke fire here. This is from the Daintree Rainforest in Australia, Port Douglas, Australia. And when we were there, there were some indigenous people who shared their smoke ceremony with us. So this one felt like a good one for ritual. So ritual, our message. Does every day feel routine for you? Does every day feel so wildly different there's nothing that grounds you? Perhaps your days are somewhere in between. Rituals are an alternative to boredom and chaos. They don't have to involve fire and smoke, though they can. Rituals bring your awareness into the present. They help you express gratitude for the abundance in your life. They don't have to be fancy or take a lot of time. To create a ritual, bring your full attention to the moment. Maybe you start to notice differences in the sunrise or sunset. Maybe you focus on brushing your teeth as the only daily constant. When you ritualize daily tasks, they won't take any longer than they already do, but you may feel significantly more grounded, centered, and grateful. Experiment. What will your rituals reveal? All right, my friend, just letting the energy of that message flow through you. Let it support you in this moment, which was the request of our question today. We talked a lot about coming into the present already, so this is just some more reinforcement of that. Ritualizing, bringing your attention into the present, even if you're just doing exactly the same things you do on a normal day anyway, makes the experience different. Just noticing what's coming up for you. Maybe you're noticing thoughts or emotions or physical sensations. Just letting them all be present. This is part of the awareness of the present moment. Letting them be information. Trusting this energy to support you, whether you have detailed reasons as to why this one came up for you or not. I'll read it again. We've got ritual, we've got a little smoke ceremony here. Does every day feel routine for you? Does every day feel so wildly different there's nothing that grounds you? Perhaps your days are somewhere in between. Rituals are an alternative to boredom and chaos. They don't have to involve fire and smoke, though they can. Rituals bring your awareness into the present. They help you express gratitude for the abundance in your life. They don't have to be fancy or take a lot of time. To create a ritual, bring your full attention to the moment. Maybe you start to notice differences in the sunrise or sunset. Maybe you focus on brushing your teeth as the only daily constant. When you ritualize daily tasks, they won't take any longer than they already do, but you may feel significantly more grounded, centered, and grateful. Experiment. What will your rituals reveal? So again, letting that one just flow through you and settle in. This feels like a good New Year energy as well, rather than the rush of resolutions and how many times we've been to the gym already this year. That's not what this is about. This is about the awareness, letting go of pressure, but just letting yourself experiment and play with what you might want to create and practice in your life. So my friend, I hope you enjoy the exploration of ritual. See what comes up as something that might be fun rituals to play with for you. And know that whatever you play and experiment with doesn't have to be forever. So it's not about doing this for a whole year or a whole time frame of any kind. Just see what speaks to you. Do something different every day and see what you actually enjoy the most and follow that joy. So enjoy the exploration. Thank you as always for being here. I honor you for giving yourself the gift of this time and space just for you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, my friend.